Why do women ignore attractive men? Sounds crazy, right? You think being better looking would guarantee attention, but for a lot of men, it does the absolute opposite. The truth is, women don't ignore men because they're blind. They ignore them because they've already decided they can't have them. See, when a man looks like he has options, most women assume he does. They'll think he's probably taken, or worse, he's the kind of guy who plays women. So instead of risking rejection, they avoid you altogether. But here's the problem. If you don't understand how to carry yourself as an approachable man, your looks can actually work against you. We'll break down why women ignore attractive men and what you can do to change that starting today. Because being attractive is a tool, but if you don't know how to use it, it'll collect dust. And by the way, if you're tired of guessing what women want, and you want me to personally help you understand how attraction actually works, how to carry yourself like a man women notice, and how to build real confidence from the ground up, join my private coaching program. You'll find the first link in the description of the pinned comment below. Let's get into it. Point 1. She assumes you're taken. Most women avoid attractive men because they assume that someone else already has him. Think about it. If you saw a Lamborghini parked outside every day, you'll never try to drive it. Why? Because you'd assume it's not available. That's how women think when they see a guy who looks like he has it all. They notice the confidence, the physique, the style, and assume that women already claimed him. It's not about disinterest, it's about self-preservation. She doesn't want to risk embarrassment or rejection if she thinks that you're off the market. The solution is subtle. You don't need to prove you're single. Be conversational, approachable, grounded. The attractive men who are also warm instantly stand out because they break the stereotype of being arrogant or unavailable. Remember this. Women aren't ignoring you because they don't like you. They're ignoring you because they've already decided that you're not an option. Once you start giving off the impression that you're open, without being desperate, you'll notice the difference fast. Point 2. You look intimidating. Attractive men often come off as intimidating in their first impression, not because they mean to, but because a strong physical appearance signals dominance, status, and confidence. Most men see that as a plus, but for many women, it can trigger insecurity. Women compare themselves consistently. If a man seems too perfect, she might think he's out of my league, or she might worry that he's the type of guy who's constantly judging her. So instead of engaging, she protects her ego by pretending not to notice you. This is especially common when your body language or expression adds to that intimidating look. If you're serious, reserved, or always on your phone, it reads as unapproachable. Women don't take that risk of rejection when they can simply look away. The fix is small but powerful. Learn to neutralize that tension. Keep your posture confident but relaxed. Let your facial expressions be more open. But you don't have to smile all the time. But a calm, steady demeanor makes you seem composed rather than cold. When you feel safe instead of threatening, women will naturally let their guard down. Women ignore what they fear might reject them, but they notice what feels balanced, masculine, but not overbearing. If you can project that, you'll separate yourself from the pack. Point 3. You don't give any social signal. Being attractive doesn't automatically make you noticeable in a social sense. You might look great, but if you give off no signal that you're open to conversation, most women will never approach. Attraction thrives on opportunity. If you don't create it, it dies before it starts. You've probably had women glance at you and look away fast. That's not disinterest, that's hesitation. She's waiting for you to give her the green light. A small smirk, a hey, eye contact that lingers for just a second longer than normal. That's all it takes. If you want to stop being ignored, you have to stop being invisible. And invisible doesn't mean ugly, it means unavailable. And if you're ready to learn exactly how to fix that, how to understand female psychology, carry yourself in social settings, and create real attraction instead of confusion, then you need to be in my private coaching program. This is where we go deep on what actually works in today's dating world. You'll find the first link in the description of the pinned comment below. Women don't want to approach a man who's giving off no signals. They'll move on fast. But the man who gives them just the right signal, he's the one that they remember. Point 4. Women like to be the more attractive one in the relationship. Here's something most men don't realize. Many women actually prefer to be the more attractive one in the relationship. They want to feel like they're the prize. When a man's looks surpasses hers, it can make her feel less secure about her position. Women are highly attuned to social comparison. If you're an above average man, fit, well dressed, confident, she might admire you, but also feel threatened by the attention that you'll naturally attract. She knows other women will notice you, and that creates pressure. Most women don't want to compete daily for their own boyfriend's attention. This doesn't mean that you should tone down your looks. It means that you need to balance how you present yourself. Show that you're confident but not obsessed with image. Show that your lifestyle is disciplined, not self-centered. When she sees that your attractiveness comes from purpose, not vanity, she'll respect it instead of feeling insecure about it. The deeper truth is, attraction for women isn't just visual, it's emotional and social. A man who's handsome and grounded gives her something rare, safety with excitement. That's what keeps her drawn in. So if a woman seems to ignore you, don't assume it's because you're too good looking. Sometimes it's just because they want to feel like they bring something to the table too. A woman feels most attracted when she's proud to be seen with you, not when she's worried that she's not enough for you. Now obviously that's her problem. You can help her with it, but at the end of the day, she has to solve that. Your goal isn't to look better than her. That shouldn't be the main focus. It's to be the kind of man who makes her feel lucky to have you without making her feel small in the process. Point 5. You don't build comfort. When a woman finds you attractive, she'll ignore you if she doesn't feel comfortable around you. You might check every box physically, but if she can't relax around you, she'll avoid interactions completely. Attraction is built in layers. First, she'll notice you. Then, she has to feel comfortable enough to engage. That comfort doesn't come from compliments or validation. It comes from how you handle yourself. When you're calm, grounded, and easy to talk to, it signals maturity. Women instantly sense when a man's confident enough to not rush, not force, and not chase. That creates emotional safety. A lot of attractive men fail here because they overcompensate. They try to flirt too fast, or they act like attention is owed to them. Both approaches make women back off. The key is patience. Let interactions breathe. When she feels that being around you is effortless, not pressured, that's when she starts wanting your attention instead of avoiding it. If you master that balance between confidence and comfort, women won't ignore you anymore. They'll remember you, and they'll want to be around you. So if women have been ignoring you even though you're attractive, it's not a flaw, it's feedback. It means there's something in your approach that isn't aligned with how attraction actually works. You might look great, but if you come off as unavailable, intimidating, self-centered, or uninterested, you'll never get the results that you're looking for. The good news is, this is all fixable. Every man can learn how to carry himself in a way that commands respect and interest at the same time. And if you're serious about mastering that, if you want to understand women on a deeper level, become the kind of man they pursue, and stop getting ignored for good, then join my private coaching program. You'll find the link in the description or the pinned comment below. Don't waste your looks. Learn how to use them properly, because once you do, you'll stop chasing attention and start attracting it naturally.